2K Sports. I'm Kevin Harlan alongside Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. From the sideline, our Hall of Famer, David Aldridge. We've got the visiting team and the home team. Now the starting group for the visitors. Brown out there with Korkmaz. Then it's James. And it's Papagiannis in at the 5 spot. Here's Korkmaz. Can't connect from short range. Here's Biberovic. And off there. He misses his first shot of the night. Here's Calathes. And he drives in. Kicks it out to James. Lets it go with the 3. And it's Melli with the rebound. Pass to Biberovic. Good on the triple.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Here's Calathes. First quarter, just over a minute played. The rebound by Marjanovic.
That's the 3rd straight miss to start this game, and they're still looking for their first basket.
Baldwin kicks to Hayes. Trains it from beyond the arc.
Could have been much better defense. I mean, you can't give this guy any room to operate.
James outside. Going inside. Releases from 15. Nice spin off the left rim and in.
Sensational ball movement there. When you pass the ball like that, good things happen.
Baldwin the pass to Melli. Howard down after the assist. Let him into the lane.
And he can do a lot more damage to the rim than that when he wants to.
Oh, you're right. And with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one.
Well, I think he did plenty of damage nonetheless. I mean, it was only with one hand, but he still threw that down pretty hard.
James misses.
And they're 1 of 5 to start this game. Just really haven't gotten into a flow offensively.
A second chance effort. And the nice bucket inside from Marjanovic.
His hard work on the backboard really just has given them more opportunities to score.
Here's Calathes. It's an 8-point differential. Pass to Papagiannis. The kick out to Brown. Outside, James. Shot clock at 6. Gets the 3-pointer to fall.
Whatever the defense gives, that's what he takes. A sign of a skilled offensive player.
Just over 2.5 minutes played here so far in the first quarter. Melli passes to Baldwin. Here's Biberovic. Out to the right wing. 5 to shoot. This one for 3. Up and in. Off to an efficient start. 2 for 3 from the field.
They've wasted no time settling into their offense.
Yeah, they're lasered in. I mean, really making the most of their possession.
Papagiannis kicks to Calathes. And he uses the glass on the layup.
And that's right where they wanted to go with the ball in rhythm.
Calathes has gotten 2 of his 3 shots to go tonight. Here's Baldwin. And he jams it with authority.
Give them credit. Offensively, they've been the more efficient team.
Well, you know, it's been all high percentage shots for him so far. I mean, just the kind of execution you want in the first half.
He's off on the first.
Shooting for the away team.
And he's good on the second. Just over 3.5 minutes gone here in the first. Baldwin the pass to Marjanovic. Out to the wing. Here's Hayes. And he can't extend the lead to double digits. Here's Korkmaz. Pass to Calathes. The kick out to Brown. Picked away. And here they come. Here's Baldwin. Not wasting any time and taking the shot and knocking it down. Baldwin's gone 2 for 4 so far here tonight. Here's Korkmaz, covered by Hayes. Brown wide open. He fires. And the 3 off target. 34 seconds left to play here in the first. Here's Baldwin. Clock at 6. Here's Biberovic. Whoops, there's the 24-second shot clock violation, so they'll turn it over. And here is James for 3. And he's good on the 3 ball. James has got 7. Here's Biberovic. Trying to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. Oh, we've seen some great shots in the first quarter. No shortage of offense. Up 6, and the second quarter will be up. And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And guys, what's your take on the home team so far?
Yeah, in that first period, they look to push in transition at every opportunity.
Yeah, I like the way they play. They're looking to get up and down the court every time. Racehorse basketball here tonight. Strap it up. Don't look down. You'll miss something.
6 on the shot clock. Takes a 3. Akobo. That's good. Akobo's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game.
That is his shot, guys. So you can't just give it to him. You've got to get up on him and get into his airspace there.
Passing game out there at Corniche, and it's Akobo in at the point guard position. Here's Diallo. It's deflected. They recover it. Here's Moniunas. Off target with his 3. And we've played through the first minute here in the second. And they're running. Here's Diallo. From outside, off the mark. And they're on the break. Lets it go from the wing. Shanla. And that's good. A nice job in the glass as they pick up 2 on the second effort.
I'm not sure who was supposed to be on him that possession. I mean, apparently neither did the defenders.
Here's Diallo. The quick look, no good that time. Hands it from downtown. He has 6.
And they're right around 50% for the game on their threes, and they've only gotten better as the game's gone on.
They're having trouble stopping this run.
And the more trips they continue to come up empty, the more the pressure builds on them.
And here in the second, 2 minutes gone by. And with an update from the sidelines, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Well, Kevin, we are seeing a new generation taking over the NBA. Commissioner Adam Silver says stars can be created much quicker these days. Sports is a meritocracy, and talent gets rewarded. With a social media community in the billions for basketball and a global market for talent, new and different stars end up emerging. Kevin?
Which is always good for the game. Great to see. And David, a great report again from you. Thank you.
You know, he might want to think about deferring for a while. He's had his chances this quarter, but just not able to convert.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Second quarter of play with almost 3 minutes gone. With the shot. Not enough on that one as it misses.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
Pass to Okobo. Second chance shot. And the layup by Diallo.
Assist from Okobo.
There's 1:54 left here in the second. The rebound by Colson.
Man, I can't believe he blew that gimme, guys. Well, I know he's frustrated about that.
Shanwa, and he goes up strong with one hand and flushes it down.
Ooh, a forceful finish from the big fella.
Well, with a player for that size, you'd think he'd make the highlight reel more often.
Yeah, you know, he just appears to lack an edge at times in his game. I mean, he can be too passive and reluctant on the court.
Great open look there. So it's the visitors now. 11-point game. Pass to Diallo. Got him with the pump fake, but couldn't finish.
Boy, this is bad. Tough to watch. I mean, this is really bad. He's stone cold this quarter. Man.
Gutteridge, the pass to Colson. On Sunday, then on Wednesday.
Personal foul, second team foul. At the line for your home team.
That free throw, no good. And the second free throw, good. 50 seconds left to play here in the half. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Now here's Diallo. G right on him. Pass to Matajunas. That one's in. His first bucket of the game. He's 1 for 2.
Seems to have a knack for hitting guys in their spots. His vision, excellent.
Here's Gutteridge. To the inside. Out left to the wing. And here comes the break. Here's a Kobo. A three-pointer, no good. And that concludes the first half. Up 10. And don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here for the start of the third quarter.
Take a look at the home team. They're dealing with some challenges, no doubt about it. They have talent, but maybe not as much as they thought they had. The effort's been spotty. It's been a learning year for this organization.
And let's talk now about the game we've been watching. What a terrific first half for the home team. And that's all for us.
And happy you could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. They've got Marjanovic. He's out there with Baldwin. And it's Melly in at the power forward. Korkmaz kicks to Kalathis. Here's Korkmaz. No scoring in this one. Pass to Kalathis. Here's Papagiannis. Here's Kalathis, covered by Hayes. There's the three. Sinks the three-pointer.
Not too much respect shown to him by the defenders.
Kalathis has gone 3 for 4 from the floor tonight. They've got James. Korkmaz is out there with Brown. And it's Kalathis in at the 2 spot.
Oh, taking it to the rack with power.
Hammering down the 2-hand slam.
Really piling on the lead with a dunk like that.
And a wide open look for James. Misses the 3.
Another rebound hauled in. They're hitting the glass with a lot of passion.
Guys, that's been the key to their lead. I mean, simply put, the effort they've displayed on the glass has been the difference.
First personal foul.
And with a little over a minute gone, the second half is underway. And it's thrown down hard with both hands.
And wait to finish and cut into that lead a little bit.
Yeah, but look at the basket guy still shaking.
Well, I tell you what, he loaded up as much power as he could behind that 2-hander.
Here's Brown. It's rebounded by Hayes.
The defense ready for him on that possession. They had to be because he is so strong in the paint.
Here's Bibanovic. Marjanovic passes to Baldwin. And James with a clear path to the hoop. Ahead. Count the bucket coming off a perfectly placed assist.
And he just big-boyed him right there. The height advantage he's got down low, really difficult for them to defend.
And Hayes kicks to Baldwin. Pass to Bibanovic. Off target from outside. One-on-one here. James, the pass to Korkmaz. There's a screen inside. Here's Calathes. 7 points in the game. 4 on the clock. Brown dishes to Calathes. And the rejection by Marjanovic. And they turn over the 24-second buzzer, signaling the shot clock violation. Just under 2.5 minutes into the third quarter now. Pass to Bibanovic. Rebounded by Papagiannis. Papagiannis has got rebound number 5 here tonight.
The shooting numbers just aren't there yet in the quarter.
James looking it over. Oh, that's blocked. And that goes out of bounds. They'll keep possession. On defense, the home team. They've held a 12-point lead earlier. Here's Bibanovic. 9 points in the game so far. Pass to Marjanovic. And now we're 3 minutes into the third quarter of play. There's a screen by Marjanovic. Good work there as it goes. Bibanovic has got 11.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
Calathes has gotten it done so far from the field tonight, making 4 of his 6 attempts. Here's Baldwin. And the 3 off target. Outside, James. Pass to Brown. Here's Papagiannis. And the call up. And here we go with the coach's challenge. Surprise in a competitive game like this. And he's disputing the personal foul call.
For the away team, Papagiannis.
After review,
2 shots. The play is under video review.
The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able to make a challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
He misses the free throw. Good on the second free throw. There's 1:17 left here in the third quarter. And that one is stuffed right through.
And just tacks a few more points onto their lead with the tomahawk.
That's bringing it down hard.
Guys, it is symbolic of their effort here tonight.
Beautiful job closing the gap here. Let's see if they can sustain this run.
This game was in danger of getting away from them. They've made a nice push to keep it close.
Free throw good, James. Here's Baldwin. 8 points for him. To the middle. It's hauled in by Brown. There's 45 seconds left to play here in the third. pass to Kalathis. The rebound by Biberovic. Here's Baldwin. James defending. Melly passes to Baldwin. Here's Melly. Shot clock at 6. Here's Hayes. Good on the three-point shot. Hayes has got his second bucket tonight. There's 10 seconds left in the third quarter. James gets the bucket.
The real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
Baldwin. And the last shot at the buzzer doesn't go in for him. It's still anybody's game as we've reached the end of 3. They lead by 3. We've reached the fourth quarter, and what has been a very competitive game should be an exciting finish. And the home team has possession. They've held a 12-point lead earlier. From outside the arc, it's hauled in by Diallo. We've got Blossingame. Corniche is out there with Diallo. And it's Moniunas in at the center position. Yep, that one goes in there.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
And when you make 5 in a row in close like that, it also takes pressure off your perimeter guys, too.
Pass to Gutteridge. Jacks up a 3. Drills the three-pointer. Gutteridge has got his first 3 points of the game.
And those are the types of shots down the stretch that win you ball games.
And the basket by Blossingame.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Yeah, you can't say that with enough emphasis. I mean, the defenders are just not being aggressive enough down low. You got to play with some physicality in the paint.
It's blocked. Akobo, the pass to Blossingame. Here's Akobo. They set the pick to tie it up. Out to the right wing. Just 5 to shoot. Oh, my! What a play. Boom, he jams it straight down.
And those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
Making a statement for sure. I mean, we'll see if they can maintain that aggressive approach, guys.
Nice play call there. Down the stretch, getting him the open look.
Yeah, I put that one on the defense. I mean, they can't leave him open at this stage.
Here's Moniunas. Plays it up and banks it in.
They're getting on a roll inside. Their last 3 field goals have come from the paint.
Pass to Gutteridge. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
And you don't want to allow too many of those short ones with the game right now in the balance.
Here's Akobo. And they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a 3-point play.
And they are attacking the rim and getting great results.
And how? I mean, they're taking this defense to task, taking them to school. Every one of their last 10 points have come in the paint.
Right wing. Just over 2.5 minutes played now here in the final quarter of regulation. Pass to Gutteridge. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation.
And you can tolerate gaffes like that sometimes, but in a close game, man, I tell you what, that really hurts.
And that replay showed just how forceful that block was.
Close games often come down to who makes the big plays on defense. And that is one heck of a rejection right there.
Now here's Diallo. Fourth quarter keeps moving right along. 3 minutes gone so far.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Banked in off the glass.
And not efficient in that first half, but they have really picked it up here. The shots that weren't falling earlier are finally finding the bottom of the net.
It's good.
And you want them taking big shots for you in big moments. That one was as easy as it gets.
Well, you don't want to give him any open shots at this stage. Never mind a layup. Come on now. My goodness.
A Kobo. That's good.
If you allow him to get that close, you deserve to get scored on.
Kobo's gotten 5 of his 7 shots to fall. Here's Gutterich. His 3-pointers off the mark. Here's Diallo. Goes up and lays it nice and easy.
It all started with the pass. That's what coaches love to see, ball movement.
1:25 left in the fourth quarter. Fires the 3. Sharma, and he takes the feed in stride and slams it home.
Terrific accuracy on that pass. That's how you lead your teammate.
Here's a Kobo. Takes it inside, and it's in. Basket number 6 for him thus far. He has only missed 2 shots from the floor. It's a race against time as they look to make a run here.
Yeah, the clock is definitely not on their side right now.
A 3-ball. That shot, no good.
You know, to cut deficits, you got to be making smart basketball plays out there. Taking care of the ball. It's not done by hoisting up bonehead threes like that one.
Here's Blasingame, and it's blocked. And that one ends up out of bounds. And they'll keep possession. Here's a Kobo. Just 5 on the clock. Blasingame, the pass to Diallo. Offline with his 3. No room for them to make a mistake here.
You got to almost play perfect from here on out.
Now 8 seconds separating the 2 clocks. Pass to Colson. Shoots the 3. Eunice grabs the miss. And he commits the intentional foul.
First personal foul, second team foul.
Here's Corniche. Missed. The visiting club takes the win on the road. They seem to relish their role as the bad guy here tonight.
You know, Kevin, I said
Happy holidays, everyone, from all of us at 2K Sports. Thanks for joining us at this most special time of the year. This is Brian Anderson with Hall of Famers Grant Hill and Doris Burke. Allie LaForce, our reporter. We've got the visitors facing the home team. Now the starting group for the visitors. Marjanovic passes to Melli. Here's Baldwin. Nice jump shot from the top of the key.
Well, you love the activity out there. What a play. This guy is busy on the offensive end.
They set the pick. Pass to Vizenkov for three. Melli with a rebound. Now here's Hayes. He's guarded closely. Baldwin's shot is off. And just about a minute into this first quarter. Down low. Stolen. Here's Baberovic. Hits the trifecta.
You don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Thanks. I caught up with the home team's head coach. Yeah, guys, Coach mentioned how Sabonis can be a game wrecker in the paint. Coach told me we need to get big bodies on Sabonis and force him outside, make him move around. We need to knock him off the blocks if we can. So it sounds like the defensive game plan may revolve around Sabonis, guys.
All right, Allie, thanks once again. Here's Baldwin. Clock at 6. They set the pick. Fires the three. Drops in the three. Baberovic has got 6.
Defensively, you can't afford to get stuck on the pick.
You know exactly what that takes. It takes energy, it takes activity, it takes intensity.
To the inside. Pass to Vizenkov. To the wing on the left. Here's Papanikolaou. Can they get it? Kept alive. And there's 2. Work on the glass, paying off that time.
And that ends their drought. You could feel the frustration building with each miss.
And you've got to be able to show some resiliency, right? Keep pounding away, and it finally falls for you.
Getting out to a nice lead. Great flow and great execution.
Outside Fournier. Takes the 3. Nails it from 3.
Evan Fournier has proven over and over, you better get a hand up and contest from 3, or he will make you pay.
Here's Baberovic. Fournier covering. Pass to Melli. Here's Baberovic. To the paint. Shoots from the block. Melli gets the bucket.
Well, known for being a terrific passer, he shows you right there. Case in point.
And we're approaching about 3.5 minutes played in this first quarter. Here's Vizenkov. Yet to see a basket. Melli with a rebound.
I don't know if you can credit the defense for that. It was just a missed opportunity.
Here's Marjanovic. Count it.
In terms of offense, they've been the more efficient team by far.
And I think because of that, they've gotten the better looks to start this basketball game.
Here's Papanikolaou. There's a screen. Pass to fall. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass.
Want to score in the NBA? Picks can really force the D to make tough choices.
Here's Baberovic. Fournier covering. Here's Baberovic. He has 6. No good with a layup. There's 37 seconds left in the first quarter here. Outside Fournier. Right wing. 5 to shoot. On the take. Pass to fall. Outside Fournier. Beyond the arc. And can't get it to go. Now 1 of 2. Hayes, the pass to Melli. to the left side wing. Here's Baberovic. From deep. And that's not going to go. Misses at the buzzer. And that does it for the first quarter. Up by 7. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we played through 1 quarter of action so far. And from what we've seen here from the home team, what's your take so far?
The aggressiveness on defense has been infectious. Everyone's come to the party. I love it.
Well, I think they combined great intelligence with great effort, and you can see the results.
Outside Fournier. Oh, ripped away. In transition, here they come. Here's Guduric, and that's good. His first bucket of the game.
And they've made themselves easy pickings. Sloppy ball control creates an easily converted turnover.
Pass to Vezenkov. Banked it in off the glass.
What an effective, efficient offensive possession. They'd love to get that shot every trip down the floor.
Starting the second quarter, about a minute gone. Knocks it down from distance.
What a beautiful stroke from range. Defensively, you've got to try to take him out of his comfort zone.
Here's the pick. Here's Papanikolaou. Pass to Vezenkov. Just 5 to shoot. Takes a 3. No good there.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
Second quarter, a little over a minute and a half in. It's deflected. Here's Birch. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
First personal foul. First team foul.
That one's off.
2 shots.
And he sinks the second. And here in the second, 2 minutes gone by. They set the pick. Here's Evans. And yep, it's good.
Well, the defense allowed that one. He had a clear path to the cup.
Here's Guduric. And it's flushed down. A nice jam.
Just great offense. The screen freeing him up for the slam.
Hey, without that screen, he doesn't get a clean look at the rim.
Boy, that's a play you just practice time and time again, and that's the result of the work put in.
Peters' shot is good.
And their offense seems to be coming around. Now they're shooting upwards of 50% from the field.
The 3 is up. Knocks down the triple. 6 points for him.
Well, you like that he shakes off that rocky first period and knocks down a shot. Nice.
Out left to the wing. Pass to Evans. Now for those joining us now, we're in the second quarter, about 3 minutes gone by. He's off on the layup.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
And the layup falls. Here's Evans. Wide open. No good. Birch with some nice D.
You have to credit their effort. I mean, they've done it.
It's an NBA afternoon game here on this Thursday. I'm Kevin Harlan. With me at the table, Greg Anthony and Richard Jefferson. And we've also got Hall of Famer David Aldridge reporting from the sidelines. It'll be the visiting team and the home team. Now the starting group for the visitors. They've got Fall, and it's Fournier in at the 2. Pass to Korkmaz. Down to 5 on the shot clock. James in the post, and he hits it just before the shot clock expires.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those.
Now here's Fournier, Vazenkov, and he goes in for the dunk.
Nice ball movement there. Delivered the pass right on time.
Here's Korkmaz. Pass to Kalathis. We're about 1 minute into the first. Outside, James. Over to the left wing. Giannis can't hit. Here's Vazenkov. Outside Fournier. Drives to the hoop, and it's good for 2.
Beautiful touch around the rim. Soft lay-in with the underhand finger roll.
James outside. And the dunk by James.
Taking matters into his own hands.
Yeah, we didn't expect to see that kind of finish.
A point guard getting up like that? Boy, that is special.
To the wing on the left. Pass to Papanikolaou. There's the pick. Inside, Fall. Up and in with the jumper near the hoop.
And they've scored several times already here in the first quarter on the inside.
With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, I was able to catch up with the head coach of the home team. When I asked Coach about his top priority of this game, he said, without hesitating, containing Sabonis. He added, he's a skilled low-post player who plays with a lot of power. And when he's not scoring, he's making plays for his teammates. So the defense has its work cut out for them. Guys?
Thank you, David. Now, here's Fournier. Rob. James, the pass to Bryant. Chalk up 2 there.
Yeah, how about that one? Able to maintain control and finish the play.
First personal foul, first team foul.
Now about 3 minutes gone in the first quarter. Outside Fournier. Puts up a deep 3. Offensive rebound. Six to shoot. Pass to Vazenkov. A three-pointer off the mark.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
And they pick up 2. Brown's got 5.
Attacking in transition, the most consistent way to generate easy looks.
Yeah, when you hustle on the break like he does, good things tend to happen.
Korkmaz passes to James. And we're just over 3.5 minutes into the first quarter. Brown's shot is good.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash mouth, physical basketball, guys.
They set the pick. Pass to Papanikolaou.
home team foul. First personal foul. First team foul.
Here's Vezenkov to halt the run.
In building this lead, they've done a terrific job finishing the defensive sequences with the backboard. That has been key. Their play on both ends has been superb. We'll see if they can maintain the momentum.
They came out and bum rushed them. Huge difference in activity level from both teams tonight.
For the three. Fall passes to Fournier. Five on the clock to the left wing. Here's Vezenkov, and it's blocked, and that goes out of bounds. And they'll keep possession. And they force the shot clock violation. Great team. Let's take a second look at that fantastic block.
And an early swat like that can really set the tone. Now the shooters will be feeling his presence.
Now James. He's got 7. Fall with the rebound.
And you got to give credit to the D for never giving up on the play and doing just enough to bother him at the rim.
Here's Vezenkov. And the last shot before the buzzer is off. The first quarter concludes in a double-digit lead on the scoreboard. Leading by... And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And guys, what's your take on the home team so far?
Just a terrific first quarter, sparked really by their unselfishness.
They're playing for one another and focusing on making winning plays. You love to see it.
We've got Boston game. Diallo out there with Corniche, and it's Moniunas in at the 5, down low. Shot clock at 5. Pass to Papanikolaou. No good with the triple. We've got Evan Fournier, and it's Fall in at the 5 spot. Kept alive. Here's Moniunas. Tough break there, shot after shot. They couldn't get anything to fall. Fournier with the ball. Here's Papanikolaou to the wing right side. Here's Vezenkov. That shot is off. Like 6 others he's attempted tonight, he has but 1 basket. Corniche, the pass to Moniunas. Now Diallo. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Personal foul.
That's on Evan Fournier.
Nice work to get it inside and draw the contact.
And that's good as he hits both of his shots. And we play just over a minute of basketball here in the second quarter. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Now Dorsey. And with that one, the lead is trimmed to single digits. Dorsey's got himself on the board with 3 there. And now approaching 2 minutes of action here in the second quarter. Passing game, the pass to Diallo. Pass to Corniche. Lets the 3 fly. Peters grabs the miss. Here's Dorsey. Here's Peters. Evans outside. To the paint. Launches it. Got a hand on it. And it's going to be a 24-second shot clock violation. They turn it over. Here's a Kobo, covered by Evans. And here in the second quarter of action with a hair under 2.5 minutes played so far. Lost some game. It's deflected. Clock is at 3. Evans with the steal. Yep, it counts.
Evans, assisted by number 77.
Here's Boston game, still without a basket.
Gotta applaud the defensive effort. It's not easy to stop him getting in the lane like that.
3 minutes of action so far in the second quarter. And here's Evans outside. It's hauled in by Diallo.
Definitely a situation you want to make sure you don't give him too good of a look.
Pass to Boston game to the left side wing. And the basket by Cornish.
Yeah, it's such a sweet three-point stroke there, and it can really open things up inside because as good as he shoots it, it forces the opposing bigs to have to step out on the perimeter.
Evans outside. Here's Peters. Trying to answer back, but that three is off the mark. Cornish, the pass to Okobo. Here's the screen. Stolen away. Pushing it up. He's guarded by Diallo. An easy 2 points on the layup.
And they've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball in the paint.
Pass to Okobo. And a miss there on the triple. Here's Dorsey. 40 seconds left in the first half of the game. Clock at 6. Out to the right wing. Here's Peters. Pass to Dorsey. Launches a three. Cornish with the rebound. There's 21 seconds left to play here in the second quarter. In the corner, it's Diallo. No good on the three. Now Dorsey. There's a good screen. Here's Peters from deep. Buries it from three-point range.
And we talk about the importance of versatility. He's really got it all on the offensive end.
It'll count. And he trains the three, but let's see. They may need to review it. I'm not sure the ball was out of his hand in time. And we are not going to have
the ruling on the floor is confirmed.
The tape.
Yeah, and at this point of the game, you know, some might say, hey, can't we just skip the replay this time around? But you just never know.
And they're keeping the call as is. It was close, but he had not released it before the clock had expired.
Yeah, still better safe than sorry. I think they did the right thing to take another look at it. And if it's so close that you can't tell by the naked eye, might as well go to the slow-mo.
Their offense is running like a machine there, Shaq. I mean, they're making calculated decisions, kind of like all of those.
Okay, fellas. And that is it for halftime.
And that's it for the first half of action. What's been a very close game here. They're up by 5. And join us right back here after the break for the start of the second half. And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. They've got James. Korkmaz is out there with Brown. And it's Kalathis in at the shooting guard position.
And he shows us all what the breakaway rim was invented for.
Can you believe he almost brought the whole thing down by hanging on that long? They've got Fall, and it's Papanikolaou in at the small forward position. On out there with Korkmaz. Then it's James, and it's Papagiannis in at the center, filling out the middle.
Away team foul. 0. First personal foul. First team foul.
And here's James outside. Fall with the rebound. Fall's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Here's Papanikolaou. Fournier in the corner. And he makes that one.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
And here in the middle of winter, some teams feeling the cold in the power rankings. Others remaining hot. And you take a look at this home team, they're stuck in the same spot, but still a top 10 team.
When you look at this visiting team, they're one of those teams that people seem to underestimate, not expecting to be this high on the list at this point in the year.
And here in the second half of play, we're just over a minute in. James defending. To the right side. 6 on the shot clock. Pass to Vezenkov. Connects from three-point range. Vezenkov's got 5 points so far.
That's 3 of 4 here to start the half.
Now here's James. Picked off in midair. And they blow the whistle for a foul. He was trying to disrupt the fast break opportunity. He's getting his first free throw attempt of the game here. And that one falls for Fournier.
Timeout. They're trying to stem the tide here.
On the wrong side of a scoring run here, we might see a lineup change. I'll be pretty curious.
Just over a minute and a half have passed here in the third quarter. Pass to Papanikolaou. Back to Fournier. Just 4 to shoot. And they force the shot clock violation. Great team.
And that is an absolute heartbreaker of a turnover. In a close game like this, that might be enough to impact how it ends.
James, a screen on Fournier. Coletas, no luck. It's Fournier on the wing. He has 5. James covering. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. Folks, the coach's challenge has been initiated for a personal foul. Close game like this, and he thought it wasn't a good call.
2 shots.
And this is the time now.
The officials will have 2 minutes to review the play.
The original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving and how fast the action really is and how hard it can be sometimes, Greg, to make the right call. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
The first one falls. No good on the second free throw. They're struggling to keep up.
And we'll see if they can turn things around, Kevin. On this trip, they can't continue to come up empty. Just the kind of play they need in a game this close.
That's the kind of aggression they want from their floor leader.
No doubt. That's the kind of play that can energize the whole team, and they will take it in a close game like this.
Here's Vezenkov. Rebounded by Papagiannis. Coletas passes to Korkmaz. Fires from the wing. The putback. It's good on the putback. And that makes it a tie ball game.
Just in a perfect position to grab that rebound and then get the putback.
A minute 50 left to play here in the third. And stolen by James. Fast break. Here we go. Coletas gets the bucket. Coletas has got his first points of the game.
And I've been impressed with the unselfishness, but also getting guys the ball where they can do something with it.
His court vision has been on display in this one. He's doing a tremendous job just orchestrating the offense beautifully.
Pass to Papanikolaou. Just 5 to shoot. Outside Fournier. There's the triple. It's hauled in by Brown.
Just enough coverage to bother that three-point attempt.
Korkmaz, no good. Here's Papanikolaou. Here's Vezenkov. Pass to Papanikolaou. The three. And it's Vezenkov missing. Brown right side. Here's Korkmaz. Nothing on the board. The screen from Brown. There's the drive. James wide open. And the three ball is good.
And he's made his mark on offense especially. They got to be thankful he's on their squad.
Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
They set the pick. Pass to Vezenkov. Back to Fournier. He gets it up. And he was able to put it up in time, but doesn't fall. And that's going to do it for the third quarter. Up by 5. And we'll have the... And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. Here's a Kobo, covered by Evans. With the drive. The alley-oop layup, very well done.
Oh, Kevin, get a load of that one. Take that play and put it in the alley-oop textbook, boys.
Perfectly done. You're right. He put it on a platter for him. Out to the wing. Here's Dorsey. He's guarded by Diallo. Peters misses.
A slight advantage for them in the rebound department, but that oftentimes is all it takes. And they've done some nice work as we've come down the stretch here in the final quarter.
Building out this lead brick by brick, they have taken a very methodical approach.
Evans inside. Pass to Dorsey. It's hauled in by Diallo. Dorsey's gone 1 of 3 shooting so far. And he lobs it up toward the rim.
And they're passing the ball very crisply here.
Cornish has gotten 3 of his 4 shots to fall, hitting 75%. Driving the lane, and that one drops for him.
If the defense lets him inside, he will not hesitate. He'll gladly drop that thing right in the cup.
And down it goes, jamming that one home.
And he just dangles from the bucket after sending that one through.
And you can see which team has the swagger right now.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Now Dorsey. Three-pointer. Drains the three-pointer. Dorsey's got 5 points in the quarter.
You give a shooter of his caliber that much time to seam it up? Oh, yeah, you're done.
Driving in. Oh, and he plucks it off the glass. Wow. Evans outside.
Home team foul. Mataeunas. First personal foul. Second team foul.
Pass to Peters. Shot clock at 6. It's Evans on the wing. Offline with the baseline jumper.
Yeah, just a solid job on the backboard. They are really controlling the inside.
Mataeunas with it. Ball stolen. Here's Milutino. The rim-rattling two-handed jam.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
We know mistakes lead to breaks. That's just textbook right there.
Remaining in the game, 2 minutes.
Corniche, the pass to Blossingen. 6 to shoot. In the corner, Moniunas with it. No good on the triple. Moniunas has gone 1 of 4 so far. Here's Dorsey. No good from outside. Here's Diallo. The layup off target. Evans outside. They set the screen. Over to the wing. Corniche with the rebound. Corniche has got 4 rebounds now tonight. That's the Boston game. He takes it in. Now Diallo. Okobo looking over the floor. Hits it from 3-point range.
And what kind of defense was that? You can't give up wide open threes like that. What are you doing?
Evans outside. Here's Dorsey. He's guarded by Diallo. Evans outside. Pass to Dorsey. Puts up a 3. That shot misses. And you have to like how they're moving the ball right now.
Snappy passes to ready shooters. It's basketball 101, but boy, is it working. And it's just competing, and, giving your best when it matters most.
And let me tell you, as a team, you love to hit your stride right at the crucial moments. They put this game away in style.
And so the home crowd treated to a win. A confident win, and one where they clearly showed the greater effort.
Yeah, I mean, it was a solid.
Welcome to 2K Sports. We have the NBA coming up. Great to have you with us. Hi, folks. Brian Anderson here, alongside two fantastic analysts, Grant Hill and Brent Barry at the table, and our reporter, Allie LaForce. We've got the visitors facing the home teams. Now the starting group for the visitors. Boban Marjanovic out there with Nico Melli. Then there's Hayes, and it's Baldwin in at the one. Fires it, and all around the rim that time before dropping. Pass to Baberovic. And the ball ends up out of bounds. And they'll keep possession. And as we continue through January, here are the latest power rankings. They're building some momentum right now and aiming for a spot in the top 5.
When I look at this visiting team, they've continued to build momentum, showing much more confidence now, and this is the perfect time to do it. Just great offense. The screen freeing him up for the slam.
Hey, without that screen, he doesn't get a clean look at the rim.
Yeah, why settle for the layup when you can attack the rim and rise up like that?
Here's Korkmaz. From the right block, count the basket.
Oh, what a crafty move, causing the defender to pause right there.
And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by James.
Nice deflection there. Really trying to disrupt their offensive flow.
Yeah, appreciate the work right now on the defensive end.
Driving inside. Here's Melli, defended by Brown. Melli, the pass to Marjanovic. Pass to Baberovic. Shot clock at 6. Shoots over Brown. Baberovic can't get it to go.
That was some very intimidating, aggressive defense that really helped alter that shot.
Here's Kalathis. It's hauled in by Baberovic. Ooh, poked away. Brown with the steal. Kalathis. He's looking good. 2 buckets in 3 attempts.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
Yeah, APB sent out to try to find out where the defense is. Inexcusable.
Here's Baberovic. Off target from outside. Here's the break. Boom! He jams it straight down.
I just love how he runs the floor with energy and intensity, but still stays under control.
Yeah, you think he's comfortable at that speed? He's done it so many times before. Just an absolute blur in transition, and that helps get the rhythm going.
He's been off this whole period, unable to sustain any kind of consistency.
Here's Baberovic. Here's Baldwin. He's in his comfort zone. 2 for 2 to start this one.
Starting to find his rhythm. He's cooking, and he knows it.
Yeah, right now I don't see any let-up. I think he's going to just keep putting his foot on that gas pedal tonight.
Now, here is James. Nice start for him, sinking his first shot.
Attacking in the painted area. Clearly that was their game plan coming in.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
1:58 left in the first quarter. Here's Baldwin, checked by James. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
Throws it down emphatically.
He's got serious hops, right? You add that to his ability to penetrate, that's 2 easy points.
Man, that's now 10 straight points in the paint. I'm not sure what's happened to their defense, man.
Pass to Baberovic. Inside. Picked it out of midair. And here's the fast break. And Brown with the stuff.
And it's energy like that on both ends of the floor that's got them out ahead.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight. Free throw good. Brown. And we've got 1:18 left to play in the first. Here he goes.
Oh, slammed that thing through.
A nasty two-hander. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game.
An outstanding first quarter from the field.
Here's Baldwin. Can't get it to fall.
Well, a lot of players in the league are going to make that shot, and for him, it's pretty much automatic. It's a good defensive effort to prevent the layup.
And there's James from the arc. They get the rebound. Great positioning on the putback.
Hey, it's what every youth coach says. Follow your shot. This is why you do it, for those easy putbacks.
Pass to Baberovic. Three-pointer. The shot that time not on target.
Something's off about him this quarter.
Well, he's missing, and it's starting to affect a little bit in his body language, and you just don't want to see that.
Just 1 second separating the shot clock and the game clock. Good work there as it goes.
This is how you force a defense to collapse. Kick the ball right inside.
Brown passes to Korkmaz. Oh, a rim-rattling two-handed jam!
Slams it down with two hands.
Man, they're really getting aggressive now. Hayes, the pass to Melly. Here's Baldwin. Got it up. No good. Would have counted had it gone. The baskets were coming early and often in the first quarter. They lead by 8. Let's take a quick break. Hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And from what we've seen here from the home team, what's your take so far?
You can really see the strategy coming in. Get the ball into the painted area.
Yeah, you don't see that all that often, getting down there and doing that much damage in a quarter. You got to respect the game plan.
Goes back up. And he takes it up and lays it in.
Hard work on the offensive glass. You can see the coaching staff rise up and clap for that effort.
And Diallo, here we go. Off with the layup. The rebound by Corneli.
Good shot, gone bad. Gotta finish there.
In transition. Diallo right side. Pass to Corneli. Shakes him. Back to Diallo. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Corneli. Oh, he finds himself wide open and drills it.
He means business. Unlikely to be a comeback on his watch.
Well, he's grabbed the tee and a blanket because he's putting this one to bed.
Oh, he got him with a pump fake, but he couldn't finish. On target from range.
Opportunistic basketball. Gets a great look at the three in transition.
Second quarter here, just over a minute and a half played. And here's Diallo. Still no points.
I love great defense. Just quick to establish his feet, and he takes the hit.
The home team calls timeout. Fires from deep. The shot no good. Takes a three. Hits a three-pointer.
Such an effective shooter. If you lose track of him defensively, he's gonna make you pay.
Pass to Birch. Six to shoot. Let's go with a three. Oh, he missed that one. 1 for 3 in this one so far. Quarter 2 and just under 2.5 minutes gone by. And there's the lob.
Oh, what a pass. Those two read each other really well.
Looks like a play they've definitely run in practice. Out to the right wing. Three-pointer off the mark. Here's Corneli. He's guarded by Birch. And here in the second quarter, about 3 minutes played.
2 minutes.
Pass to Corneli. For three. And it won't go. His first miss. He's 2 of 3 now. Here's Guduric, covered by Diallo. The 3 is up. And the three-pointer goes. He has 6.
Can't give those openings defensively. He'll just keep exploiting them.
Pass to Corley. Here's Akobo. And they call an illegal screen here.
You're not going to fool the officials too often on an illegal screen.
Yeah, everybody saw that one. That was pretty blatant there.
A minute 15 left to play in the first half. Offensive board. Birch fires for 3. Knocks down the long J.
They're making a few more threes this quarter, trying to cut into that deficit.
Here's Akobo. Diallo outside. To the middle. Here's Monaco. Rebounded by Birch. Pass to Guduric. Oh, can't get it. Misses his first attempt. To the right side. Here's Akobo. Misses the layup. We've got 22 seconds left in the second quarter. Played it in with a nice touch off the window.
And once more this half, they find a way to get great position inside.
Over to the wing. Here's Matajunas with 4 on the clock. There's the drive.
Ooh, that's a tough spot to be in as a defender. With that height disadvantage, it's very hard to protect the rim.
The clock runs out, and we are headed to halftime. They're up by 6. And don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here for the start of quarter number 3.
When you look at how they're getting their points, a good portion come from inside. They're going right at the defense.
And now that we have some time, let's see how the All-Star voting is shaping up. That does it for half.
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during halftime. Outside, Brown. And he gets that one. 6 points for him.
And guys, the way this defense is getting manhandled down low, you have to wonder if they're at 100% right now.
We've got Boban Marjanovic. Hayes is out there with Nico Melli. And it's Baldwin in at the point guard position. Got it.
You want to run your offense through him, a reliable scoring option.
They've done a great job of moving the ball tonight.
Yeah, B.A., keeping everybody involved keeps everyone engaged.
James finds Brown. Can't get the bucket from 20 feet out.
Pretty lax defense there. He's going to see fewer and fewer chances if he can't bury those kind of jumpers.
Nico Melli is out there with Hayes. Then it's Boban Marjanovic, and it's Baldwin in at the point guard position. Oh, got that one up quick. Kalathis has gotten his 3rd basket of the night.
And he's going to punish you if you leave him open. He's more than willing to take the open 3 when he's got it.
And Babarovic gets it to go.
And both teams running long-range plays that are working.
Well, both of them looking towards the three-point line. And I like to see that, especially when the results are made buckets.
Pass to Melli. Uses the glass on the layup.
And not wasting any time here, kicking their offense right back into gear. That's 3 of 4 from the field.
Here's Kalathis. Outside, Brown. It's Hayes with the rebound. Brown's gotten just 1 of his 4 attempts from the floor tonight. Here's Baldwin. Off the mark there with a three.
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
Here's Calathis. Clock at 6. Pass to Brown. Takes the three. Another shot. And he sinks the layup. 10 points for him.
Have to take care of the defensive boards better than that.
Yeah, you just can't afford to give up second chance opportunities again and again. Yeah, the body language right now is not looking good for this basketball team. The game might be out of reach, but they have to avoid mistakes like that.
James deciding where to go with it. Here's Calathis. Back to James. Pass to Brown. It's hauled in by Marjanovic.
Well, you got to miss sometimes, but that one seemed like a gimme.
Melly, pass to Baldwin.
2 minutes.
Now Hayes. Hauled in by Brown. Here's Calathis. He's got 7. Out to James. Launches a three. Drains the triple. James has got 7 points.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
Yeah, he's the guy that you want to go to right now, trying to put this one away.
And that one drops for him.
And they're just taking what the defense gives them. And right now, that's the interior.
No good. Unable to win this run. But Grant, it's obvious who's been in control of this game.
You know, you really have to appreciate their relentlessness.
Been a struggle for him tonight, but if they can make this lead hold up, you can just chalk this up as one of those nights.
So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. And he drops the first.
For the away team, the bench.
And so he makes both from the line.
Productive trip to the line. He doesn't like to leave points on the table.
Here's Brown. Korkmaz on the wing. The three. The offensive rebound. He can't get it to go.
Well, if he's going to keep shooting, they've got to run some plays for him. Screens, pick and rolls, anything they can do to get him started. And that's just a lapse right there. No matter what, somebody has to be there and get a hand up in the shooter's face.
Out to James. Pass to Korkmaz. Here's Calathis. The three. Melly with a rebound. About 3 seconds between the shot clock and the game clock. Releases. Severovic can't get it to go.
Can't blame him. Just trying to take what the defense allows.
Brown. And Brown with the stuff.
Oh, not the defensive effort they need to cut into the lead.
Boy, good call. You have to at least try to protect the rim.
Good job to recognize the opportunity. That's just very solid offense.
Tries a three off the inbound. Here's Birch. And Birch slams it in.
And this is something he does all too well. Great position for the putback there.
And I like how he doesn't think twice about passing it out. Just going right for the slam.
Oh, his competitiveness right now is why the teammates love him.
And as we end the third quarter, a great game. Both teams playing well. Up 9. And we'll... The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us.
That's just poor communication between those two. The passer has to make sure his teammate is established, and the teammate has to know the pass is coming. See, that's communication.
Diallo right side. With the drive. Pass to Corley. Counted from distance.
Now you have to extend that defense. I mean, you really have to stay connected to him at all times.
I'm not sure what the defense collectively was thinking there. You got to know where he is at all times.
Good on the shot.
That's the kind of passing you want there. Work the ball around, keep it moving, try to get an assist on every bucket.
Diallo with the ball. Puts up a three. To the left wing. Here's Matajunas. He's guarded by Birch. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Gets the 3 ball to go.
And when it comes to the 3, they've been really dialed in here in the second half.
Here's Guduric. Back to Birch. It's hauled in by Akobo. To the paint. And he lays in the alley-oop pass.
Oh, man, take a look at that one. Just a textbook alley-oop.
Beautifully done. He served it up on a platter. Just over a minute and a half played here in the fourth. Down low. And he converts the layup.
They're making it look easy out there, just having fun.
Yeah, some of these nights you got to enjoy yourself. Not too much at the expense of the other team, but right now this team is balling.
Out to the right wing. To halt the run. To the wing, right side. Off target from 3-point range. Oh, swiped away. And they're pushing it up. And he gets it to go, hitting off the back of the rim.
Assisted.
Here's Matajunas. Just under 2.5 minutes gone by now in the final quarter. And the ball travels out of bounds. Turnover.
Yeah, that's a tough one. An experienced player in the pro game shouldn't be making that pass.
Sinks it. What range from downtown.
His first 3 of the half. That gives him 9 total points from beyond the arc so far.
Inside. Soft touch off the glass.
And good passing in the paint may be even more important to an offense than great passing on the perimeter. Those are areas where you got to be careful.
Here's Guduric. Second chance effort. It doesn't go for him.
Well, that's the only way to take him out of his comfort zone from that range. Get right up in the jersey, force him off the spot.
1:49 left in the fourth quarter here. Oh, and makes it with the kiss.
Since half, there's been a stark contrast between these teams. I'm talking about efficiency at the offensive end.
Well, this team did something in halftime, going from a mild-mannered half-court executing team to some heroic shooting in the second half.
Here's Matajunas. He's guarded by Birch. He's off on that one. Pass to Guduric. Now Birch. Out to the right wing. This one for 3. Sends it home from 3-point land.
Good passing to set that up. Teamwork on display.
Here's Akobo. 1:11 left to play in the fourth quarter. Five on the clock. To the inside. Ooh, good finish at the rack off the slick feed.
They've been battling all night. Now they're on the brink of putting this game away.
No, great job of getting in position to win a game. It's been an all-out effort from the squad.
I love it. Nice activity defensively. Getting in there to disrupt the pass.
And he goes up strong with a one-handed jam.
And where was this type of effort earlier in the game? Unfortunately, this run will be all for nothing.
The consistency definitely is a key to some of the playoff performing teams, and tonight they just did not find it in this contest.
And that goes out of bounds. And they retain possession. Here's Akobo. Here's Matajunas. No good that time. 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. No good there. That would have cut it to single digits. puts up a deep three from beyond the arc and then some. It's stolen. Fires away from way outside. Guduric with the rebound. Intercepted. It's stolen by Birch.
Number 21.
And so they get the victory here at home. Even early on in this game, they appeared happy to be playing at home.
It's live coverage of the NBA on Monday night. Thank you for joining us here on 2K Sports. I'm Kevin Harlan along with Stan Van Gundy and Greg Anthony. On the sidelines, it's David Aldridge. It'll be the visiting team and the home team. Now the starting group for the visitors. They've got Marjanovic, Baldwin out there with Hayes, and it's Melli in at the 4. Here's Vezenkov. It's blocked. Here's the break. And Hayes kicks to Baldwin. Down low. And that one's good. Biberovic.
Yeah, that's a good way to start the game. Nice inside bucket right there.
And the layup's good off the glass.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Once he gets in deep on the defense, there is no way he's missing a layup like that.
His second shot goes in, off to a good start, 2 for 2.
Well, it doesn't get any easier than this. They'll take these shots every time.
Here in the first, a little over a minute played so far. Out to the right wing. Here's Papa Nicolau, covered by Hayes. Missed inside. Here's Biberovic. Pass to Marjanovic. Hayes with it. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation. And so just over a minute and a half played. It's Fournier on the wing. Five on the clock. Pass to Vezenkov. And it's off from three-point range. And here's the break. They get it back. And Hayes kicks to Marjanovic. Here's Baldwin. Got a piece of it. Here we go. One-on-one. Right side Fournier. And there's the drive. Here's Vezenkov. A miss that time would have put him up.
Yeah, slow start for them offensively. 1 for 5. They need to be more patient and find a better look.
An even 3-on-3 break. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass. And it's a tie ball game.
And he gets one to fall, and now 1 out of his first 4.
And Hayes kicks to Baldwin. Here's the 3. That's in, and he found his range with that one. Now 1 for 2.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
We're about 3 minutes into this first quarter. Pass to Vizenkov.
Man, it's close, but didn't get on balance quick enough.
And that kind of stifling effort on defense needs another look.
And making a statement right away, letting them know they won't get any easy ones when he's around.
Here's Vizenkov. Lays it up off the glass. Vizenkov's got his second bucket of the game to go.
And they've scored several times already here in the first quarter on the inside.
First team foul.
A minute 42 left here in the first quarter. Wasted no time on that one. Baldwin's got his second bucket of the night.
Good way to start this game. You want to get him rolling as early as possible.
Yeah, and I'll tell you what, if he gets into a good rhythm early, watch out.
Out of bounds. Away team ball.
We've got 1:23 left to play in the first. To the inside, and stolen by Fournier. Fast break, here they come. Here's Papanikolaou, hammers it home to polish off the break.
Playing with high energy, outworking the defense up the floor.
Yeah, the commitment to run is paying great dividends on the break.
Here's Baldwin. He has 6. Fall with the rebound.
And that's one he wants back, just wide open, but not able to connect that time.
Papanikolaou kicks to Fournier. Pass to Vizenkov. It's good from long range. Vizenkov's got his third bucket of the night.
Well, the defense can't lose track of him. He's just too talented offensively.
Now Hayes. Marjanovic passes to Hayes. Good.
Hayes. Assist from
30 seconds left in the first. Outside Fournier. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
Baldwin looking for the opening. Pass to Biberovic. To the middle. Here's Marjanovic. Got it off in time. And the last second attempt does not go in for him. So at the end of 1 quarter of play, still a close game. Up by 1. And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out in the second quarter. Guys, what's your take on the home team so far?
Way to set the table. Offensively, they dominated on the interior.
Well, if they're going to be that ferocious inside, this defense is in for a long night.
Dorsey, that's good.
And I don't care how far from the bucket he is. You've got to have a man on him. He's just too good from deep.
Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt. Pass to Peters. Three-pointer. Hits the three-point bomb. Peters has got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game.
Yeah, that's too good a look to give him from behind the arc.
They set the pick. Inside. And the powerful one-handed slam.
Those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
And guys, you cannot allow that in a close game. You have to make it harder than that.
Count that bucket. Second quarter of action, about a minute and a half played. Pass to Colson. Schonla. Solid play on the low block, and that one's good.
The second chance points are all about a lack of effort defensively. Those buckets would drive me nuts.
Misses the layup.
Yeah, there's really no excuse for missing that one. That's just a blown opportunity.
And we're about 2 minutes into the second quarter here. Releases from 15. With the second effort, he takes it up and lays it in.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Now Dorsey. Going inside. And he finishes nicely on the layup. Dorsey's got 5 points so far. Dorsey's gone 2 of 3 from the field. Pass to Gutteridge. Covered by Evans. And that's good for 2 as he grabs the feed.
They're consistently finding ways to get the ball inside and taking full advantage.
Over to the left wing. They swipe it on Saturday and then on Saturday. On the wing, Evans. And he drives in.
Minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
Shot clock at 6. Off with the layup.
Oh, you've got to be able to deliver when you get a bunny like that. That's just too easy of a shot to miss.
.152 left in the first half of basketball. And a bit of a battle here for the ball. The official signals a jump ball here. A sensational block that definitely deserves another look.
And this is why coaches stress the importance of defense. Big block there in this close game.
Peters passes to Evans. Driving inside. And yes, it's good.
Well, that's easy pickings for him. Unless the defense is all over him, he'll take that all day long.
Here's Colson. That one's in. His first bucket of the game. He's 1 for 2. Closing in on 4 minutes played here in the second quarter. Evans feeling it out a bit. His shot is good, making her a perfect 2 for 2 from the floor.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
Wasted no time on that shot, but it's off the mark. It's a close game here in Chicago. 54 seconds left to play in the first half. Into the lane. Clock at 4. Pass to Peters. The tray. The shot. No good.
The game has been very close in a lot of areas, but rebounding has been the one differentiator thus far.
Schonla. And they had their chances. 2 offensive rebounds, but they still come up empty. Off target at the rim.
Now, this hasn't been his quarter so far. He's really struggling to get going.
Pass to Gutteridge. Here he goes. Got a piece of it. And some good action through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. They're up by 3. We'll step away briefly, but get you right back out here for the start of the third quarter after our halftime.
These guys have made a great case all season long, Shaq, and now they're processing things even faster. Their bench has been strong. Guys coming in, accepting their roles, playing well in the minutes they're getting.
I'll take your word on this one, Kenny. You're the...
Thanks for joining us.
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. We've got Evan Fournier, and it's Vezenkov in at the power forward. Here's Papanikolaou. Pass to Vezenkov. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. And he's got his first free throw of the game. That free throw, no good.
Probably a little draft in the arena tonight. He's the last guy you expect to miss the mark by that much.
Absolutely. Here's Baldwin. We've got Baldwin. He's out there with Marjanovic. And it's Biberovic in at the 2. It's tipped. And so out of bounds it goes. They'll keep possession. Fires the 3. Fall with the rebound. Biberovic has gone 2 of 5 from the floor. Fournier in the corner. There's the pick. Pass to Vezenkov. 6 on the shot clock. And the rejection by Marjanovic. A three-pointer is right on target.
Well, maybe not the shot they were looking for there, but the defense gave it to him, and he knocked it down.
Offensive rebound. Goes back up, and it's blocked.
Well, I'm sure this wasn't what they planned coming out of the locker room. They need to calm down and regroup.
Pass to Vezenkov. Back to Fournier. Here's Vezenkov. Outside Fournier. And it's Melli with the rebound. Melli's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Here's Biberovic. There's a screen by Marjanovic. Offensive rebound. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. This is his first free throw of the game.
Shooting for the away team.
Free throw dropped for Marjanovic. That one falls, so he hits both of them.
Well, you have to appreciate a big man who can step up to the line and knock it down with confidence.
Pass to Vezenkov. Here's Papanikolaou. Here's Vezenkov. He clangs that one off the back iron, and down it falls. Vezenkov's got 10 points in the game.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Pass to Marjanovic. To the paint. Here's Biberovic. Makes no mistake on the open jump shot. Biberovic has got his 3rd basket of the night right there. Here's Papanikolaou. Left side Fournier.
2 minutes remaining in the 3rd. 2 minutes.
A rebound by Marjanovic.
I wonder what the score would be if they weren't controlling the backboard.
Baldwin off the mark there with the 3-point shot. Baldwin's gone 2 for 6 from the floor so far. Here's Fournier, and the shot is good. Fournier's got his 2nd bucket of the night. 1:35 left to play in the 3rd. Here's Melli. Pass to Biberovic. Marjanovic, a screen on Fournier. A shot by Biberovic, no good. Biberovic has gone 3 of 8 shooting from the floor. Outside Fournier. Here's Papanikolaou. Here's Vezenkov. He's got 10, just 5 on the clock. Here's Fournier, and he drops in the layup off the glass. He has 6.
And not quite as aggressive from outside as they were in the first half. Sticking to the high percentage shots, playing smart with the lead.
Here's Baldwin. Nails the wide open jump shot. Baldwin's got 8.
Yeah, this is when they need to lean on him more. Get him the ball and let him build some momentum.
Outside Fournier. 32 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. Swiped away. And here's the fast break. Here's Baldwin. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Baldwin's got 5 points now this quarter.
Well, that's now his 3rd triple of the game. First here in this second half.
Here's Melly. Second shot opportunity, and the layup is up and in. Melly's got his first 2 points of the night. 6 seconds left in the third. Pass to Fournier. 3 seconds left. And the layup is good. And we've reached the end of the third. They're up by 4. And time for the short break, and stay right where you are. The fourth quarter. 3/10 quarters behind us. One more to go. Thanks for being with us as we begin the fourth. Lets it go from deep. The shot will not fall. Evans left side. Here's Milutinov. They get the rebound. Kicks it out to Evans to the right side. Now Dorsey. Clock at 6. Another shot. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time.
Goes to the away team.
Covered by Evans. Pass to Gutteridge. Drills it from outside.
Confident and composed on the three-point shot at a critical juncture.
On the wing, Evans. Here's Peters. There's the screen. 5 to shoot. Pass to Dorsey. Beyond the arc. No good on that one.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Here's Coulson. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
And really the defense fouling there to prevent the layup, but that's exactly what you need to do.
And it's tied up with that one. And the free throw is good. Now leading by 1.
Well, he's been very good at the line, and we all know free throws can make or break you in the end.
Evans outside. Pass to Dorsey. Takes it inside, and it's blocked. Here's Gutteridge. Covered by Evans. Down low, Sharnlock, and he floats in for the easy 2. Credit the assist on that one.
Really good work on the interior. That is a critical 2 points there. That was an ideal scenario really for him. Point-blank range and also a size advantage.
We're in the fourth quarter here, just under 2.5 minutes gone. The shot's good.
And you want him taking big shots for you in big moments. That one was as easy as it gets.
Well, with him, he's dangerous because he's so confident. He wants to deliver in these moments.
How about how he sets his man up there, runs him right into the screen, and then gets the basket.
Pass to Dorsey. And the layup's good off the glass. Dorsey's got 4 this quarter.
Yeah, I'd call this ideal scoring distance. It's almost too easy.
Oh, they get it back. First free throw is good, and that will put them up by 2. And so both free throws are good, and it's a 3-point game.
Well, no doubt about those free throws coming up big in the clutch.
There's a screen, driving to the basket. To tie it up. That one misses. 4-on-3 break. Here's Gutteridge. Off target from 3-point range. And they're pushing it up. Evans, left side.
And you can tolerate gas like that sometimes, but in a close...
And here we go. A coach's challenge has been initiated.
Substitution the play will be reviewed. There will be 2 minutes to review the play.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And so the word is in. They have decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Thanks, Kevin. Well, the head coach at the home team had some words for the team during the break. Now, they preached the little things in the huddle. They asked their team to battle on those 50-50 balls. One extra possession could be all the difference. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, David. Here's Papanikolaou. The rebound by Marjanovic.
Wow. Missed the easy one right there, right at the rim, but came up empty.
Now 8 seconds separating the 2 clocks. Hayes with it. Pass to Melly. They set the pick. Back to Hayes. Can't hit from in close.
Timeout.
And let's get your take, guys. What's the strategy?
And it's do or die time. They need a bucket here to stay alive.
Yeah, the clock is their enemy, and they know it. We'll see if they go for the tie or try and get a quick one.
To tie it up with a big triple.
Absolutely need a 3 here.
And the officials will call the illegal screen right there.
And guys, point of emphasis for the league is to really crack down on illegal screens.
Yeah, and yet we still see it a lot. It's a tough thing to police.
And the replay demonstrating once again how aggressive that defense was.
Yeah, quick thinking pays off big. What a block.
Here's Dorsey. No good from 3-point territory. And so the road team gets the W in this one. They break the hearts of every fan in the building with a dramatic late victory.
tonight's NBA action here on 2K Sports. This is Brian Anderson with Clark Kellogg and Grant Hill. Allie LaForce with us on the sidelines. We've got the visitors facing the home team. Now the starting group for the visitors. James can't get it to go. Here's Vazinkov. Checked by James. And here is Fournier. Shot clock at 5. Inside. Second shot opportunity. And Ball gets it to go.
Hey, take it right to the defense. Not a bad way to start this game.
Now James. It's Brown on the wing. Over to the left wing. Out left to the wing. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Now here's Fournier. Off target with the 3.
You know, when he has the ball outside like that, that's exactly the kind of D they need to play on.
It's good.
Transition basketball, the most reliable way to generate easy looks.
Yep, exactly. And if there's any opportunity for early offense, you've got to push it and push it every time.
Here's Fournier. Into the lane. It's tipped. And the ball ends up out of bounds. They'll keep possession. And that goes out of bounds. And they'll keep possession. And let's take a look at the power rankings and see how these teams compare across the league. You take a look at the home team. They're a rising team climbing to 5th on the board.
You know, right now for the visiting team, they're kind of a middle-of-the-road squad. Not bad, but haven't been able to make the leap into the upper echelon of teams.
Just 5 on the clock. Pass to Vazinkov from downtown.
You know, currently they're just 1 of 5 from the field. That's not going to get it done.
And he lobs it up to the rim.
Oh, man, take a look at that one. Just a textbook alley-oop.
Beautifully done. He served it up on a platter.
And a nice touch on the finish.
To the right side. On the wing, Fournier. Drives to the hoop. Here's Papanikolaou. Pass to Vazinkov. Here's Fall. Gets another look. They get it back. The kick out to Fournier. Here's Vazinkov. Defended by Brown. The shot by Fournier, no good.
Putting up a goose egg, bagel this period. At this point, you have to run the offense through somebody else. I mean, that's your only choice.
And adding to this lead right now, riding a wave of momentum.
Yeah, you get the sense that they're going to start stretching this lead out a little bit.
Now here's Fournier. 1:51 left in the opening quarter. Win the drought. Tipped. Here we go. 1-on-1.
Heady play to stop that easy layup right there. I mean, make him earn it at the line.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, free throws are always better than a layup, so I'd agree with you there.
And he can't get the first one. And he's good on the second. And first quarter, we're about 3.5 minutes in. From deep. Doesn't go that time.
Boy, just cannot buy a bucket, guys. I'll tell you what, that's a painful quarter for him, and it's painful for me to watch, too.
Boy, it's been a minute since they last scored.
It has been. And at what point do you alter your strategy? Try to get back on track.
Pass to Vazinkov. Outside Fournier. Shot clock at 6. Drops in the layup for 2.
You know, even when you think you've got Fournier bodied up, he still finds a way to slither to a score.
He takes it in. Out to James. Oh, got a piece of it. Here's Korkmaz. Fournier with a rebound. Brown passes to Korkmaz. It's his first trip to the line. The first one falls. That one falls, so he hits both of them. 23 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Fournier with the ball. Fires the three. That shot off the mark. And we've reached the end of the first quarter. Leading by 8. And we'll bring you the start of quarter number 2 when we return. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we played through 1 quarter of action so far. And what do you guys think about the visitors here in this one?
It's simple. The main takeaway from the first quarter is they're winning this game with defense.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, look at the energy, the effort defensively. They put it all out there in that opening quarter.
Here's Akobo. They lead by 8. Biggest lead of the game. Pass to Diallo. Here's Akobo. There's the drive. Back to Diallo. Down low. Here's Corneli. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Nice start for him. Sinking his first shot. Here's Evans. There's a screen. Here's Peters. Sinks it from distance. Peters has gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball. And Diallo, here we go. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
I'll tell you what, they are on fire this quarter, taking total command of this game.
Now, I don't know if this field goal percentage is sustainable, but if they can stay close to what they've done in shooting the ball, they'll run away with this one.
And there it is for him.
Really nice job moving the ball around that time, picking apart that defense.
Going inside, pass to Corneli. Diallo with the ball. Here's Akobo. No points yet. Diallo, that one's good.
And just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
If it's working, keep working it. That's what I say. Keep the pressure on.
All right, let's get a report from Allie.
We hear players proclaiming their love for the game, but former sharpshooter J.J. Redick said there's a distinction between loving the competition itself and loving the game and everything that goes into that. Guys say, I just want to play. Well, do you want to do all of the necessary things that lead up to that? Hey, Brian, 15 NBA seasons for Redick. He'd know.
He certainly would. Thanks, Allie. Here's Peters. Pass to Dorsey. Uncovered. And that's good for 2. Peters has got 5 points in the quarter.
Well, I'm not sure how that one found the bottom of the net, but hey, you take it when it comes.
All right, for those just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second. Diallo gets the bucket.
They're shooting nearly 50% from beyond the arc, and their confidence is growing.
Pass to Evans.
Away team foul. Blossoming. First personal foul. First team foul.
To the left wing. On the take. Out to the wing. Picked it. Diallo outside. Three-pointer. Can't get it. Now 3 of 4.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
That's a foul he wanted to avoid, and he definitely doesn't want to pick up his third before the half.
Second team foul.
A minute 58 left in the first half. Here he goes. Oh, return to sender. And they're on the break. He stops. He pops. Pass to Dorsey. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Dorsey's got 5.
No defensive pressure at all. I mean, that's not going to get it done against him.
Third team foul. First personal foul. First team foul.
And he makes the first.
Diallo. 2 shots.
And Diallo drops them both. And here in the second quarter of action, as we approach 4 minutes played. Here's Evans. Yet to see a basket. And there's a pick. To the middle. Here's Dorsey. Shot clock at 5. Here's Peters. Fires in the triple. Peters has got 8 points in the quarter.
Yep, you know, after a scoreless first period, he's really turned it up a notch, building some momentum.
Here's Corneli. Pass to Akobo. Here's Mata-Yunus. And he's off on his first shot of the game.
Well, you know he wants that one back. I mean, more often than not, he'll sink that mid-range jumper.
Over to the wing. Here's Evans. Missed inside.
Well, that's a look he has to finish, and he knows it. Lone opportunity.
Pass to Akobo from behind the arc. That won't go for him. Now 0 for 2. Here's Evans. Lets it go from deep. Oh, no good on the last second attempt there. And the first half comes to a conclusion in a game that's been very close so far. They're up by 5. We'll see you after halftime for the beginning of the third quarter.
They're hitting at a high clip. Some shots have been wide open, some tightly contested.
And as the ball continued to fall through. And next, a look. Thanks as always.
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been a fairly even one. Here's Papanikolaou. No made baskets yet. Pass to Vezenkov. Here's Papanikolaou. 6 to shoot. The shot misses. Brown with some nice D. Korkmaz passes to James. Lets the 3 fly. Keeps it alive. It's good on the putback. He's got 6.
Great anticipation off the missed shot.
Oh, his timing was impeccable.
And if you're the defensive team, it just kills you to give up baskets like that.
Pass to Fournier. Check by James.
Away team foul. Korkmaz. First personal foul. First team foul.
And about a minute of action so far in the third quarter. Check by James. 6 on the shot clock. From deep. And no good.
And just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot.
Ball stolen. And they're on the run. Fournier against Brown. The shot by Fournier, no good.
coming out stone cold here. Sometimes the break will do that to you.
And he lobs it up. Very pretty alley-oop.
Just a perfect pass and some pretty slick body control on the finish, too.
Man, that's butter.
He could have messed that up trying for a big slam. Nice work going to the layup.
Check by James. Pass to Vizenkov. Outside Fournier. Looking to end this cold spell. Hauled in by Brown.
Boy, an awful beginning to this half, guys, missing their first 4 attempts.
James, right side. Back to Brown. Here's Korkmaz. To the left side wing. Deflected! And the ball ends up out of bounds. And they'll keep possession. And so the ball out of bounds. Brown touched it last on Friday, and then on Thursday.
One way you could look at this difficult stretch against some of the best in the league, it's a tremendous chance to prove to the league just how good your team is. It could provide a huge statement.
Well, we're into the third quarter, just over 2.5 minutes played. Now here's Fournier, tightly guarded. They still need this. Here's Fall. Oh, hey, how about
big
that?
Big time right there. Big time.
Woo. And he dunks it down.
Playing from behind, it's amazing he chose to dunk with that high a difficulty rating.
Yeah, no question. That was a stellar move with plenty of swagger.
I don't care what the score is there, fellas. That's the play we'll remember from this game, clearly.
Good ball pressure and fast plays like that will tighten this up quick.
Korkmaz passes to Brown. And here's James. 1:36 left in the third. Beyond the arc. And a great assist by Brown as that one goes in. James has got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Here's Papanikolaou. The basket drops, and he gets fouled on the shot. 1 free throw coming his way.
Keeping pace here. That's an excellent move inside.
1:11 left in the third quarter. Here's Brown. And he banks in the layup. Brown's got 4 points now in the quarter.
A super high percentage shot there. You just can't allow him to get that close.
Right side Fournier. Here's Vizenkov. Oh, plenty of contact on that shot. Official, and they've stopped the action here. They're using their coach's challenge.
Too many close calls in every game. The NBA was smart to adopt this challenge policy in 2019.
You know, one thing this does for a coach is let his players know he's got their back. If they're adamant that the call was wrong, he'll back them up and make the refs take another look. And they've made their decision. The call will stand.
And as much as it hurts to lose a challenge, I think Coach would challenge that call again if he could. He really disagreed with the foul, and he's still peeved.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he drops the first. Both good from the line that time.
He's as solid as it gets from the line. I mean, give him the opportunity. He's cashing in on those.
They set the pick. James deciding where to go with it. Driving inside. And the shot's good. Give him 8 points now.
That's been typical of their performance today. They're sharing the ball and creating good shots.
Really a prime example of the difference in how these teams have operated offensively. Much more individual play at the other end.
Good defensive intensity, but you have to stay in control always.
Especially on the three-point attempt. I mean, you have to defend that shot without fouling. Now you give a guy 3 free throws.
He hits the second from the line.
And Fournier is highly skilled, a crafty European talent who's really fearless when it comes to shooting the basketball.
Staring at this deficit, they're trying to be more aggressive and get themselves to the line.
That's exactly when you need to be aggressive. You know that. I mean, another good job, though, of drawing contact and getting to the free throw line.
And slam dunk by James.
And he just driving the stake in him there.
He's a guy who just never lets up.
And that's terribly demoralizing for a defense, guys. I mean, they know he's going to keep coming and coming and coming, and that they may not have an answer for it.
The third quarter comes to a close. They lead by 5. And we're coming right back. Be sure to stay with us as we... And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
And he definitely deserves the award. Reading the defense like a point guard.
Terrific versatility coming from a big man. Not something that the majority of big guys possess.
Well, this has been a great contest so far. I imagine the fourth quarter could have more action in store for us. Here's Dorsey. Tried to come right back with a 3 of his own, but it's no good. Here's Matajunas. Pass to Cornelie. Here's Akobo. Jacks up a 3. Cornelie, that's good.
Their defense has to do a better job of smothering those shooters.
Here's Evans. There's a screen. Fourth quarter of basketball. We're about a minute into it. 6 to shoot. Here's Peters. There's the 3. The rebound by Cornelie.
It's hard not to want payback when you give up a 3 at the other end, but it can force you to rush things.
Drills it from deep.
Their ball movement on this run has been tremendous. It's led to a lot of good, clean, open looks.
Here's Dorsey, covered by Diallo. They need this. That one doesn't drop. Fires the 3. Here's Matajunas. Pass to Cornelie. And a nice finish on the layup. Cornelie's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Another shot right in the lane. That's been their MO this evening.
And he gets the bucket.
The value of good ball movement isn't lost on this squad.
It's intercepted. Here's Dorsey. Pass to Evans. Drives to the hoop. And he drops in the layup off the glass. A little over 2.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth. The 3 ball. From deep three-point land. The long distance 3 is buried.
Boy, from the looks of it, it appears the defense is fine with him taking that shot, but he makes them pay when they do.
To the paint. The ball's knocked loose. From outside the arc. The rebound by Cornelie. Evans has gone just 1 of 6 shooting so far. The putback. The layup misses. And here's the fast break. 3-pointer. Here's Peters. The 3 is up. To the wing on the left. And there's the screen. And he drives in from the arc. No luck on that one. They've got time on their side here, Grant.
And if they're smart, they'll milk the clock a little.
.102 left to play in the fourth. Clock at 6. To the left side wing. To get back on track. Doesn't go for him. Pass to Dorsey. Fast break. Here we go. 4-3. There's the triple. The rebound by Corneli.
That's exactly how you have to defend him on the perimeter. Can't allow any space.
Second personal foul. First team foul.
.29 seconds left in the fourth quarter here. Controls the rebound and the putback.
Showing that rebounding isn't all about size. It's about will and effort.
Fires from way outside.
Oh, it goes! Are you kidding?
He hit it!
How about that?
Wow! Fires away from way outside. Offensive rebound. Fires from way outside. And he can't get that one. The visiting club takes the win on the road. Exceptional effort on the road. They were ready and